Funkoville is coming back to San Diego Comic-Con. Let's talk about it.
Welcome to the Gastlecast. We're glad you're there. You get the right time. We got an all-time high. Funko's hot toys and charms on mine. Stick around, like, comment, and be sure to subscribe because life's a little better when you answer Chris and Heather. Hey, life's a little better when you answer Chris and Heather. Hey, life's a little better when you answer Chris and Heather. And remember, at these hallowed walls, we are together. Yes.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm an official Funkoville citizen. You're not jealous that you don't have one, are you?
You've never even been to Funkoville.
But I'm an official citizen, Heather. I don't think this is any time to cast any judgment on me because I'm a Funkoville citizen. Got a problem with that?
But how are you a citizen if you've never been there?
Grandfathered in.
Is it because you're old?
Yeah, I walked right into that, didn't I? Funkoville's back, baby! And I'm really excited about this.
I'm excited to see how this goes, honestly. They have the Funko booth, they have Mondo, they have Funko games, which are all amazing.
And $7 a pop?
Okay, I was getting to that. Hold on. They also have like an itty bitty store, which is really cool.
An itty bitty store?
Yes, or a bitty store. Sorry, I don't.
Oh, a bitty store.
Yeah, for the bitty pops. They have the Rewind store, and it's set up similar to like a Blockbuster.
That is absolutely amazing. I'm excited about that.
Yeah, but you know what I'm most excited for is $7 a pop is gonna be there with Funko. Holy sh**. What?
That's pretty incredible. They actually have 2 booths at San Diego Comic-Con.
Yes.
There's one in Funkoville and one outside of Funkoville. And I'm not entirely sure what exactly they're going to be doing in Funkoville. I don't know if that's where they're going to have all their autographers, because that's kind of what I'm feeling like they're going to do.
Maybe.
But that's incredible. $7 a pop being a Funko Pop Shop is actually within the walls of Funkoville.
Which is insane. That is so cool. It's such a cool team up.
And how about this logo with Jason Swoboda, our good pal? Look at that. Funko actually created Jason into their very own mascot for Funkoville. And I just want to deliver my plea, Funko. You need to make Jason Swoboda into a Funko Pop, specifically this mascot. I think we all deserve it.
Also specifically Count Jason, because that's my favorite version of Jason.
Count Jason could be the Chase or the Fright Night variant.
It should be a Fright Night variant.
Using my head here, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't do that very often.
So Funkoville is going to be teaming with all sorts of crazy fun stuff. Specifically, Mondo will be making an appearance there. And in the little video that Funko shared, they mentioned that records will be sold there and toys. So I'm really excited to see what kind of toys they have available there, what kind of exclusives we'll get from Mondo, because Funko owns Mondo now. That means that they've had a pretty good amount of time. I don't know how long they've owned them.
It's been a bit.
But a pretty good amount of time to put something together for an exclusive at San Diego Comic-Con. But Mondo releases these Masters of the Universe figures. You ever see them?
Oh yeah, they're crazy.
Holy crap, they're amazing.
Didn't you used to own one?
I had one from Hot Topic years ago as a Skeletor, but
yeah.
There are some figures that they're making, a new Skeletor actually, that looks so cool. I am so excited to see what they're going to do at San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah, it'll be really awesome. I love seeing Funko's reveals anytime a big con comes around, specifically San Diego and New York, because that's when they put out a ton of really cool stuff. A lot of people have been asking though, like, where are the reveals?
Yeah, that is kind of weird. We're getting way too close to San Diego Comic-Con without actually having Funko Pop reveals. Is this typical?
I don't know. I feel like we've covered so many cons in the last couple of years, and especially since the pandemic, I feel like nothing is ever exactly the same anymore. Like, things have changed a lot throughout the last few years that it's hard to keep track of when they typically reveal stuff. But we're like 3 weeks out. I mean,
yeah.
I would expect like a week or two before is a decent amount of time. Funko fans are absolutely in love with Funko. So I don't think people really care what the exclusives are. Like, they're pumped to just be going to San Diego Comic-Con. They're pumped to get into the Funko booth, Funkoville. So people will just buy it all up.
And fun days as well.
That's a whole other thing. There's a box of fun coming.
Yeah.
And I would assume the at-home box of fun too.
Well, if we're talking about box of fun at home edition, we can't go go without talking about the Fun on the Run box. So we discussed this a little bit in yesterday's video, but this box just is not that great. We didn't have a whole lot of time in yesterday's video to cover it. We had to kind of compound information that was released last minute with a video that we had created the night before. So we couldn't really talk about the box. So here's the problem with the box. The limited exclusives are way too high. The Space Ghost soda is $35K. That is unbelievable.
I think that soda is going to be at home and at the event.
It will be, and that's great. And I think what Funko is trying to do is make sure they cater to the people who can make it to the truck and also cater to the people who will not be able to make it to the truck. The box at home is not that great, and neither is the one that's going to be sold at the truck. Frankly, the only thing I really care about is the Wacky Wobbler. I think that's really cool. Outside of that, meh.
I like the biddies too. I think it's a really cool idea, but because I collect mostly horror, it's definitely not for me. Although, since both boxes seem to be DC related, I couldn't really care.
Who cares?
Much less about it.
So we took a weird trajectory there, talking about Fun on the Run, giving away.
We took a little detour.
Away from SDCC.
Like the bus might have to take if a road is closed.
That's right.
What if one day it gets like postponed and people like travel from everywhere to go wherever that city is, but it gets postponed?
Oh my God, I've been thinking about that. Well, I've thought about like if a storm happens or something just happens where they can't make it, or they have a flat tire, like anything can happen.
That would be great. I hope that they packed extra tires.
The reason why I took that detour is because if this box for Fun on the Run is any indication as to what we'll find in the box of fun that will be released at home, I'm a little concerned. Hopefully they aren't high numbers. A lot of people have been stating that this particular box, the Fun on the Run box, is just as bad, if not worse, I would say worse, than the Fright Night at Home box. The Fright Night at Home box was enjoyable for somebody who likes horror like Heather and I. But it was not the greatest box ever. The box of fun from SDCC 2022 was by far the best box of fun that Funko has ever put together for people at home.
Well, Funko made a huge mistake during that SDCC because they put out so much fire that like that's going to be hard to top.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I've been thinking about this ever since they released the last box. How the hell are they going to top it? And who knows if they'll be able to. And I'm just concerned about this box now, seeing what we're getting from the Fun on the Run box. Okay, so let's get back to San Diego Comic-Con. Heather and I will not be going. We're not going to the con, nor are we going to Fun Days. We wish we could. We're not. And maybe next year we will be able to.
We did Fright Night and it was just okay. Why do we have to do Fun Days?
Because Fun Days is going to be Fright Night on steroids, and they will have chairs.
How do you know? You ever been there?
No, I haven't, but I've seen the pictures, and those chairs look fantastic.
What if they take all the chairs out?
They know we're coming.
You go. I want to see that Granddaddy Chris start crying about his chair.
But Funkoville looks like a whole lot of fun, and I'm excited for the people who are actually able to make it. I hope that the Funko line isn't like ridiculously long. Hopefully they sort of limit the amount of exclusives that they have at the booth, as I'd mentioned in previous videos. Will Funko listen to me? Most likely not, but I hope we get away from the days of 75 exclusives per convention, because that is absolutely ridiculous, and most of the time the shared exclusives end up on shelves at retail stores forever and ever, and nobody wants them.
Yeah, like your, what was it, the Unicron, the real big one?
The Unicron's fantastic, and how dare you?
They're on GameStop shelves for like 10 or 15
That's
bucks.
fine. It's a great Funko Pop. Can we just get away from Unicron now?
Remember you spent like top dollar for it plus top dollar to get it shipped directly from San Diego Comic-Con, and now you can walk into a GameStop down the road for like $15?
Well, I got a con sticker, and now I'm a Funkoville citizen. So I got that.
Still don't know how that works if you've never been there.
The Blockbuster video thing is super exciting. That is probably the most exciting thing about this convention. I like that they're putting this Funko Rewind Blockbuster booth in Funkoville.
You know what I'm hoping for? I'm hoping that these different booths, these different areas, sort of diffuse the line a bit. Like, hopefully. I hope that it's a bit easier to maneuver, and I hope that like people's attention isn't just focused in one spot. Although we know their bread and butter is Funko Pops, but hopefully people are after the biddies and Mondo, Loungefly, and Rewinds.
So the Blockbuster Rewind booth area will probably be filled with nostalgia. And I'm really hoping that they have tapes everywhere, but they're like replaced with Funko Pops. And then also posters are like in the same vein. I think that would be super cool.
What if they had like movie posters of whatever their exclusive is, but it's like a Funko movie poster?
That's my point. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That would be really cool if they replace everything with Funko.
Oh. Okay.
Are you listening to what I'm saying?
Never.
But aside from all this awesome excitement, $7 a pop being in Funkoville is really fantastic. It's both good for $7 a pop and also maybe possibly other Funko retailers. Maybe this opens the door for other Funko retailers, small shops, to actually have a little booth inside at some point in the future.
That would be very interesting. Like, how would they go about choosing that? I don't know. Things might get sort of hairy.
I don't know, but I think that's a kind of a cool idea. Some of these really great Funko Pop shops that have been around forever and ever have an opportunity to be in Funkoville or any other convention. That would be really cool to see Funko team up with these smaller guys. $7 a pop definitely earned this because they have been working with Funko over the last couple of years, if you know it or not, with celebrities. So it's good to see that they got their foot in the door, and who knows what we'll see from this. Maybe we will get that Jason Swoboda Funko Pop.
That would be awesome. You know, the team up I want to see the most from Funko and $7 a pop isn't just this con team up, but I want to see Funko purchase $7 a pop Pop Shield armors for their higher end items like their NFTs.
Thank you, and I hope this is a conversation that's going on behind the scenes right now. We don't know a thing, so don't take what I'm saying as a future possibility. I'm just saying for many months, actually maybe even a year, I've been saying that Funko really should have Pop Shield armors protecting all of the NFT Funko Pops or even Pop Shields.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, at the bare minimum, but it would be so cool because I feel like they could sort of wholesale to Funko and even get like a little Funko thing instead of the shield on the top.
Sure.
And your Pops would be protected.
Absolutely. So Funko, we want to see this happen.
I think Funko's too proud. I feel like they want to do all their own on their own time.
I don't think so. I mean, them working with $7 a pop is saying a whole lot to me.
It is.
Because that is a complete change from things that we've seen them do in the past. In my opinion, this is really huge news. This should be what everybody is talking about right now because this is the very first time we have ever seen this happen, at least in my years of collecting since 2014.
Yeah, because Funko owns Mondo. They own Loungefly. They don't own $7 a pop, but $7 a pop is gonna be there.
But what's up with this Blockbuster thing, by the way? Is Funko trying to revive Blockbuster? Is Blockbuster trying to have some sort of revival? Like, I don't really know what's going on here.
I think it's just a nostalgia thing. And I think it's a way for Blockbuster to like make royalties without actually having Blockbuster stores.
Maybe. I don't know what's going on, but I really find this partnership incredibly awesome and exciting and fun, and I can't wait to see what comes out of it. This Blockbuster booth is probably the thing that has me the most excited about the San Diego Comic-Con.
Oh, me too.
I cannot wait to see photos. If you go, take photos, post videos, I want to see it all, and I'm sure a lot of people will be doing that across the board as they typically do when they go to San Diego Comic-Con.
So before we close this video out, I have a question for you, but before that question, I wanted to note that Funko actually put out there that there were 2,700 Fun Days tickets that were available to the public, and the reason it came up is because people were like complaining about the website being so slow and oh my god, bots and blah blah blah. They said that there were 50,000 people on the website going after 2,700 tickets.
Oh my god.
And what's crazy to me is I personally know at least 15 people who are going. Like, personally, like, I have met them, I know them in real life, I know who they are, and they did not use any bots.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Great.
But it's just really interesting to me if there were that many people on the website and that many people that I know that are actually, like, attending Fun Days, you know?
Let me toss something in there. Is it possible that people got on the website, didn't realize what the ticket price was going to be, and decided not to purchase because of the ticket price?
Maybe.
I thought about that a little bit as well when you're talking about all this.
Maybe.
Because a lot of people were posting how they were turned off by the price. But frankly, if you want to go to Fun Days, expect to pay a high ticket price because this is one event that is incredibly epic. I've seen all the videos and photos from past years, and it looks so awesome. Fright Night, man, I'm so sad about that. I really am. Because Fright Night could have been so good. Oh my god, we got pooped on hard.
But again, I think that was the venue.
Yeah,
I don't think it was Funko because they really did put on a good show. And not just Fun Days, but like you're gonna be spending a ton of money at the convention itself. So just like, I don't know, I feel like you gotta save up throughout the whole year to attend a con this big.
Pretty much.
Like, they're very expensive.
You're about to drop a lot of dough.
Tickets, hotels, that doesn't even include the that you buy while you're there and all the
Yeah.
events you go to. Oh my God, it's so much. But another thing I wanted to note is that like right now-ish, like starting next week, Fun on the Run happens. And we got the at-home Fun on the Run box of fun today. Then there's gonna be the Fun on the Run box at Fun on the Run.
Right.
And then like a week or a week and a half later, it's San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Where you have the box of fun at home, the box of fun at Fun Days, you have all of these San Diego Comic-Con exclusives.
Yeah.
I mean, they are dropping so much on the fans right now, and the fans are gonna eat it up.
That's if they do a box of fun at home this year, because they're doing the Fun on the Run box instead.
No, they're trying to make money, and they're trying to appease their stakeholders.
Okay. Guys, what do you think about all this coverage about San Diego Comic-Con? Are you excited? Are you going? Are you excited about Fun Days? Are you going to that? We would love to know your thoughts and more in the comment section down below. And how about that $7 a pop? How amazing is that?
And are you feeling overwhelmed by all these boxes of Fun on the Run, box of Fun Days, box of Fun Days at home? Like, what is happening here? Let us know all of that and more in the comment section down below.
In every video, we like to shout out to some of our patrons from Patreon. In this video, we'd like to shout out to Tasha White Barnes, Greg Malley, Nelson Shaner, Jason Snowbarger, Amy Richmond, Denver Bow, Adam Rubin, James Mellinson, Brian Spears, and Isaac Lucas. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. We appreciate all of our patrons. You guys rock. Thank you guys so much for staying until the very end of the video. We really appreciate all of your support. You are amazing. Make sure before you go to hit that subscribe button and like button. It helps the channel in a very big way. And also, consider subscribing to our Patreon at patreon.com/Gastlecast. Guys, remember as always, we are together, yes. We'll catch you next time.
Bye.